Hello guys, so welcome to Technizy. So today I'll be explaining about what is DFMEA. So DFMEA is a systematic process which is used during your initial designing stage of a vehicle or any other components or any other different different automotive. This is basically for any cars, trucks, lorries, or any other basically automotive industry. It will be used in automotive industry. And I'll first let you know what is the full form of DFMEA. So DFMEA is the design, failure mode, and effect analysis. So it is basically a systematic process where you analyze what are the current defects or possible defects which may arise. What are the failure modes that can arise in a particular design. So it is an initial stage. It will start from the initial stage and it will go on up to the production stage. So it will not be there during the it should this analysis TFME should basically be assessed before the production, the mass production stage. So it can include the prototyping stage, but it cannot include the mass production stage. So basically, the DFMEA is evaluated based on three parameters, with which one certain risk parity number is given. So these three parameters are the severity, the occurrence, sorry, the occurrence and the detection. So we multiply these three numbers to finally get the RPN, which is also known as the risk priority number. So how this severity is calculated? So basically, we'll be including it in a table-like structure where we'll have columns of different failure mode that has to be assessed. Like for example, you can take an example of you know a seat which is uncomfortable. So let me clear the screen. So it can be uh, you can take first as what is the main item. So it can be like your seats are uncomfortable. So if your seats are uncomfortable, so we can go to the first parameter, which would be like your potential failure mode. So what is the potential failure mode? And then you can write down here what is your potential effect. What is the effect analysis which can be done for that effect, based on which you can calculate your severity number. So severity number, the occurrence number, and the detection number. So these will be between 1 to 10. It will be under the scale of 1 to 10. So basically, uh, if you have and so this is for severity. So I'll get back to the total count which is required, which is the RPN count which is required later. So initially, you can continue the column or the detection and for the occurrence. So after these three parameters has been done, you can take what is the recommended action which is taken to be taken, and you can write what action was taken after you redesign the product. You can so I'll mention here itself the next columns. What is the next? What is the action taken? So before which we can write our RPN number before, and we can write our after RPN number, which will include is severity, revised severity, occurrence and detection data. So RPN has to be the max value and RPN can take is 1000. So that is because severity can take from 1 to 10, and your occurrence can take a value from 1 to 10. So detection can take a value from 1 to 10. So your total RPN is equal to 10 into 10 into 10. So this is the max value for an RPN. So the most, as per industry rate, so most of them will be below 200. So some cases they accept even below 300. But if any failure which is going high, greater than 300 is highly, it has to be reevaluated and redesigned. So these are the unacceptable parameters. And RPN number as small it is, that much better. If it is less than 100, it is very feasible design. And after which we can, so for example, if we have column the after severity analysis, so you can you can think that it was about 400. So we have to revise and we have to take the recommended actions for this to uh, get your RPN number to reduce. Then after which we can, after the reduced values and after assigning the severity, occurrence, and detection, we can assign that to the next RPN number by calculating it. And also, so I have not explained the severity, occurrence, and detection. What does it mean? So basically, severity is so it is to understand how severe, like the how that uh, effect or the failure mode will affect the final product. So how severe it is, and the occurrence. Occurrence is how frequently or how what is the frequency of occurrence of this particular uh, failure mode. So we can assess if, for example, we can take if there is an if there is an engine leak and you cannot fix it, you have not fixed it. So without fixing this engine leak, so what would be the how much time it can occur? This engine leak can occur if there is a seal which is defective for an engine oil seal. So if there is any defect in that seal, so if that seal is not corrected, so how much occurrence it can take and how severe it will be, so that can be calculated through the occurrence. Detection is how frequently it can be detected. So that is another one. So that how 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 say for if you take an engine oil leak, so you can if for example if you take your bike is parked, so basically don't confuse it. So this process is done before the mass production. So I'm just giving an example. So you can take a bike. So if your bike is parked uh, near your house and you see oil dripping from your bike, so at that stage you think that yeah, so something is wrong. So and you see it every day. So every day you park your vehicle, get go back to sleep, and come back morning, so you can see this leak. So this is one of the example of detection and occurrence. So how effectively we can detect it. So we can see those strips in the floors. So that is one example of detection. So based on which, so you can do the RPN number. Calculating the RPN number is one of the most important parameter which is used in the DFMEA process. So hope you guys have understood what is DFMEA. So if any more doubts are there, or if you want more knowledge regarding the same, please comment below. Thank you.